Afternoon, Raj. This is Brayden from Pacific Toyota and Lexus. Just doing a quick video tour for you on our 2020 Toyota Camry Hybrid Accent sitting here in front of me for only $38,990 drive away. Thank you again for your inquiry, and unfortunately haven't been able to reach you over the phone. If you're able to give us a call back as soon as you can, I just thought I'd do a little video for you. You can obviously see we are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so we're lucky enough to be the biggest pre-owned yard for Toyota in Queensland and currently number 2 in Australia as well. So as you can see, we are literally jam-packed with cars at the moment. Got some absolutely awesome deals going here, especially on these Camrys, which are currently one of the cheapest of about a bit over 200 currently for sale in all of Australia on car sales. So absolute bargain. All our cars, of course, we guarantee no write-offs, no flood damage, no hail damage or anything like that. Full service history will be provided with them as well. We're currently just waiting for the books to arrive for this one as well. So absolutely awesome car. Just thought the whole reason of this video basically is just take you through the whole car, and I'll just obviously take you through the car in as much detail as we can. Any sort of marks, blemishes, scratches, stuff like that. So very clean, no chips or anything in the windscreen. Very tight. Fantastic car, especially in the sunlight. It's one of my other salesmen, David Woolley, who's actually got this identical car himself. So very tidy across the front here, right down to obviously, I want to kick these wheels out for you so you can see yourself. A little tiny bit of gutter rash right on the very edge just there. Not too bad otherwise. Little tiny little chip just there. But stacks of tread on these guys, pretty much brand new in there too. I just want to show you down the bodies of the car, the lines of the car as well. Take you right across to the passenger side here too. Sort of struggling to find much to actually sort of point out to you. Just a little tiny stone chip just there. Otherwise exceptionally clean. Like I said, pretty much brand new tyres on these guys. And very tight along this side. Same thing just down the lines of the car there as well, right across the roof there too. So just the one key with this one, sometimes we do get lucky, and the other ones, as the previous owners were rentals for these guys, sometimes we get lucky. They send a bag of these back for all the cars that we purchased. If yours is one of them, we will post it to you. If it's not, then it is simply just the one with this one. So central locking, you of course can hold this one down. It's going to pop that boot at the back there too. And of course you've got a little panic alarm on there as well. So just the one key with this one. They got proximity. So you got these two little lines there. That's going to lock the car. We've got little sensors on the inside of the handle that's actually going to unlock the car as soon as we put our hand in there as well. Just like that. Now we're a little bit tight for room, but we're going to do our best. Need to sell some cars to make some room. Very tidy through the inside here though. Also got the build plates and everything there as well. Across those front seats. Put the roof into the back. It's a very hot day here in Cairns. Across the dash. So currently all your manuals, everything all on the inside, like I said, the actual service books themselves get sent out afterwards. They just don't keep the rental companies that we use, because we're very particular about the ones that we use. They just don't keep them in the cars, so it prevents them being obviously stolen or damaged or anything like that. Little tiny hairline one just there, very sort of faint, only really sort of noticeable when you get really up close. Very clean across the back wheel here too. Just a couple little tiny sort of little marks just there. And again, absolutely stacks of tread in there as well. Got the fuel release this side too. A couple little faint little fingernail marks just on the inside there, those common ones that you get. Child box obviously on the back of the back doors here as well. Second plate for you. Of course, very tidy through the inside here too. Aircon vents in the back for the passengers. Got a little argument separator in the middle here too, with the cup holders and that in the middle. The anchor points, the restraints down the bottom there too. And of course, the 3 child anchor points across the back there too, 1, 2 and 3. Very clean through the inside here. Onto that back corner. Again, very clean across here. Very tidy as well. Massive boot through there as well. So you got this little lift panel. So the jack, tools, everything's all there. As soon as we lift this one up, you get a little get home space saver down the bottom, brand new one there for you too. So stacks of space through the inside there too. Close this one up. A couple tiny sort of little marks just on the actual boot itself, but nothing too bad. Finally just down the driver's side there too. Now these windows aren't actually tinted, but it is all stuff that we can do in-house for you. Just down that last wheel, looking very tidy as well. Look through the inside here. And finally just the driver's side door as well. Again, just those little faint little marks behind the handle. Inside of the door card. So obviously being the driver's side, we've got the master control. So we've got the electric window, central locking, window locks there. So the passengers, you can stop them playing around with the controls. All the mirror controls are up here for you too. Obviously being the hybrid, so the key's got to be in the car, that little key fob that I was just showing you before. So that little push button there, you've got to have your foot on the brake to be able to use that. We've got the electric release for the fuel on the passenger side, electric release for that boot just like the keys, and automatic high beams and traction control just here for you too. We've got a little bonnet release just down there, so I'll pop that because I want to show you under there before we finish up. Height adjustment here, so short people like me, you can sit there and crank that right up. We've got a lumbar support there, and of course the backrest there as well. So we're going to jump in, start this up. So foot on the brake, push that button. And of course being the hybrid, that is now running. That is the engine turned on. Incredibly quiet, so that's just the aircon kicking in. So 48,909 kilometres, so no engine lights, dash lights or anything like that as well. That's just telling me that the bonnet's open, because I did pop that because I want to show you under there as well. Of course we've got the handbrake still on, and I'm not wearing a seatbelt, so that's the only notifications there, telling you ready to go. Up on the actual steering wheel itself, so the little display in the centre there, so you've got to see the digital controls, all the little hybrid sort of notifications telling you whether it's charging, and all sort of notifications and statuses for the actual hybrid side of things. The radios, little safety controls, everything like that is all controlled up from the left-hand side here of the dash as well. The steering wheel, sorry. Volume controls on the bottom there, radio selection, so AM, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff from down the bottom, cruise control at the top, and then of course the adaptive cruise control, lane departure all up on the right-hand side there too. So wipers are all up on the left like normal, headlights are all over on the right, so much like the high beams, they've got an automatic setting there too. Otherwise parkers, headlights, high beams and blinkers are all like normal through there. As we come over, it's a massive big touchscreen display here. You've got a little reverse camera tucked in the back there too, so you can physically see the back of the bar. As we turn this steering wheel, you can notice that actually changes as well, shows the direction of travel, so you're not going to hit anything around you. But very, very clear vision cameras. You can see Henry, our new fella up the back there, doing the stickers on the cars. So incredibly clear cameras on the back there too. Nice big touchscreen display here, so every time you go to this little home button, this is where it's going to bring it to, so you get your favourites. So we can jump straight into the radio side of things, straight into obviously your statuses, and then for your phone calls, contacts, all that kind of stuff down the bottom left there too. So any one of those you can bring up to a full screen, and so give you all the different options to navigate through here as well. Makes it nice and easy. Aircon controls down the bottom here, so fan speed's just there for you, temperatures, so we've got independent temperatures for the left and the right hand side of the car, showing up on that one there. Down the bottom here, we've got obviously 12 volt plugs, USB, AUXs, everything like that. Little bits of storage down here for the phone, massive bit of storage under there that's hidden for you. Keeps it prying eyes away as well, which I really like. Adjustable cup holders through the middle. We've got an eco, normal and sports mode there too, so you'll notice when we push those, it actually changes the colour of the inside. So from red to blue. Down the bottom here, so we've got the electric hold. So again, you can put the car in drive. It's basically like a handbrake for while the car's in drive. So if you're sitting at like red lights, construction sites, stuff like that, where you don't want to put the handbrake on, you just want to leave it in drive, you push that button. As soon as you go to take off, the car's going to let you take off without having to jump through the gears or anything like that. Handbrake's just here, so nice and easy. So I'll get the sunlight off that so you can see it. Foot on the brake, push that down to release it. You'll feel it release under your foot and it disappears up there. As soon as we pull it back to engage again, that comes back as well. So as long as the foot's on the brake, that'll work. Massive storage through the middle there. Drop down handles the whole way around. Adjustable seat belts on both the sides as well. On the next inside there, we've got the mirrors with the lights. Plenty of storage up there for your sunnies. And same thing again over on the driver's side here too. So like I said, not due for a service until 60,000 Ks or January next year. Like I said, this car will come with the service history. We've just got to wait for that to arrive and then we can send it down to you. Before we finish up, I just want to show you under the bonnet. That's just beeping at me to let me know I've got the keys in my pocket, and I have forgotten to turn the engine off. It's just a reminder because when the hybrid side of it's running, it is incredibly quiet. It's super tidy through there. You've also got the 2.5 litre hybrid motor. All your fluids up the back there too. Incredibly well looked after. So thank you again for your inquiry, Raj, and can't wait to hear your feedback soon.